If it came to going on a roller coaster ride, he'll be the one holding my shoes and have fun.
Really?
Yeah.
So you are the adventure queen, and then he is, so let's say adventure Lawon, and then cautious Keagan. Look at us. We might just start a hashtag. So whilst their significant others play the bounce on the field, they are playing the moment and grabbing life by the horns. From the other half is a look into the lives of the wives and girlfriends of your favorite Vodacom Bulls players as we get to know them just a little bit more. It's the ins, the outs, and everything in between. So Lawon Hill, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like the name of like a superstar, like Whitney Houston. Do you agree with me?
I get you.
You look absolutely stunning today. You are a sprinter. 100 meters, 200 meters. Is there a big difference between the two, or is it just more as, you know, us normal humans would look at it as it's a short race and a long race?
There's a huge difference, especially when it comes to technique running. 100 meters, just 12 seconds, 10 seconds, easily done, gone. But when it comes to 200 meter, you have a whole 4-phase race that you have to run, which consists of different speeds at different times to changing over into different techniques. So it's a huge difference between the two.
The competitive nature kicks in either race, that is. So Keagan obviously is an athlete, and then you are an athlete. You know, you both have the skills and the understanding of discipline and being on a team and, you know, working together. His is slightly different because he isn't a team. Yours, is it still team, or is it just you all by yourself?
It's me all by myself, and I love it that way.
You love it that way.
Yes.
If you and Keagan were to be on one team, do you think you would have gotten along?
Not at all.
Would it be like you play over there and I play over there?
Exactly that.
Do you think that the fact that both of you understand athlete life, for lack of a better term, that's what has made you stronger? That's what's made you bond and be so close in your relationship?
Most definitely, because I would say I'm the pillar in the sense of where it comes to sport. I ground him when he wants to have a bit of fun. I'm like, wait, sport first.
Sport first.
Yeah. And I think he loves having a person like that in his life because I do understand his lifestyle. Going on tours for 6 weeks, just an average person won't understand why you're away for 6 weeks and come back and just act like everything's normal.
And I think you also understand what comes with being an athlete. You know, you've had injuries in the past, and with the rugby players, we know the injuries can happen in a split second. So with those there as well, what has been like the most difficult part for you to navigate with regards to just, you know, injuries, downtime, being his motivator and him being a motivator for you?
At the start of our relationship, I had my very first major injury, which was very weird because he just signed his first professional contract and I'm over here suffering on crutches. I actually haven't run a race in our entire relationship because of injuries. So it's been he's living out his life where I'm sitting on the sideline trying to get back into the swing of things. And that's also a big reason why I moved this side was for training purposes. But I can definitely say like he has been there for me in ways that I could not expect just an average person to be there to understand what it's like being an athlete and being injured.
I'd like to commend you though as well. I think with being an athlete as well, all the mind, like what did they say, like mind strong that has to come with it as well, because it's not just a physical thing. How did the two of you motivate each other outside of you know, being on the track or on the field? Like how do you keep your mind focused together on your two separate careers?
I'm actually studying psychology right now, so
smart girl.
So when it comes to the psychological side of things, I was there. I could say I was there for myself because I knew I had to get myself out of that rut. Whereas on his side, I can definitely say when he gets those little bit of a shove in a downtime, I am there for the mental side just to pick up and give that little extra hope in that sense.
And with it being on the other side of the spectrum as well, the relaxing side. So we now know you guys are physically strong, you're mentally strong. What do you do to unwind? Like aside from, you know, we must go run, we must gym, we must be in the gym at 5 a.m. or 8 p.m. What's the other side of your life, specifically for you as well? What do you do to unwind?
Well, I love doing things with him. So when it comes to, we'll go paint something, we'll go on a hike. We love doing things together that are more wholesome, calm, in that type of environment where it's only us, away from the rest of the world.
Also because both of your lives kind of consist of being in the public eye. You're kind of a spectacle, if you will.
Yeah.
We sit and watch you guys, compete. So I get it. Away from the world, just the two of you, all that cutesy, lovey-dovey stuff, The moment I knew I was doing an interview with you is I need you to maybe give us some words of wisdom for, young athletes, specifically young women athletes that are doing it all like you. You're a woman, you're on the rise, you've had the injuries, you've risen above it as well, you've had the changes, and now you're here. Just like a little bit of motivation for our young athletes in SA.
One thing that I go by and will forever go by is that everything happens for a reason. And I've learned that in every aspect with my career in athletics and everything along those lines. Everything happens for a reason. You're going to have a bad race because you were supposed to have a bad race for the next one to be even better. You're supposed to have an injury for the next injury that comes to be way better than the previous one, or your recovery for it. So I would have to say it's like everything happens for a reason.
I literally have goosebumps. Can you see it? Can you see it? So inspiring, such a beautiful aura. Thank you so much for, sitting down with me, for giving us some insight into your life. We'll keep checking you out on social media. Post those gym activities so we can get to where you are. But in the meantime, I'm going to call in Keagan, because what I'm going to do is we have to end the day on like a high note. We're going to quiz him.
Okay.
And you have to make sure that he loses. Just saying, they already win all the time. So, and then we are going to wrap things up with just a little bit of a couples quiz. How about that? Cool. Where's Keagan? Let's see. Lawon, welcome Keagan to the hot seat. Are you ready for the game?
I'm always ready for it.
Think about a Saturday afternoon, chilling on the couch. On channel 001 is the rugby. And on channel 002 is the women's 200-meter sprint final in the Olympics. What channel are you choosing?
Obviously 001.
For the rugby!
There was actually an occasion where I have to sit with my laptop and he gets the TV. Then I have to watch races. He'll pop in. Are they running it? Cool. Then we have to back to watch
the
rugby.
rugby's on for 80 minutes. The race is just there for a few seconds.
But that's why you can watch the race and go back to the rugby.
But the build up and everything for a race is so long, so it's just like
it's fine.
Let's just chill on the rugby. When the race is there, we'll switch it over.
It's the competitiveness, Keagan, and I'll give it to you. I called you cautious, Keagan, earlier. You'll see that in the clip. But now I'm calling you competitive, Keagan. We'll go with it. So 3 questions, very important. I want to see if you know her as well as I know her, because we've been hanging out and getting to know each other. First one. She's an athlete. You're an athlete. You guys have cheat meals. What is her favorite cheat meal? Because you guys are most jamming and you're serious, but then every now and then that's mos a bietjie van 'n ietsie man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and everybody reveal.
Is that a meal or a snack though? You asked me.
Cheat meal?
Yeah.
Cheat.
But I love chocolate.
But the question was, what's your cheat meal?
Because whenever he buys KFC, he just knows as dumplings into the cart.
Dumplings.
Exactly.
Competitive Keagan has raised a point though.
Thank you.
Cheat meal. So it's fine. We're not playing in half, so it's 0.
Is he giving me the point?
No.
Oh, okay.
I give points and I say 0. Righty. Keagan, next one. What annoys no one more most about you? So what's the thing that you do that just gives her the grils? I'm gonna be strict and give you like 3 seconds now. 3, 2, 1, half, and reveal.
I need to explain this.
Okay.
Sorry. I know this is quite quick.
Socks in the bathroom. I can relate.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, whenever she's busy, whatever, with my answer, she hates it when I just annoy her, touching her, whatever.
Okay, so bietjie stout.
Yeah, so
Bietjie deel tyd.
so whenever she has a chance where I just need to rest or whatever, she just compliments a favor. So.
Okay.
Socks in the bathroom.
I get it.
Keagan wears about 5 pairs of socks a day. He changes. No. It's just he has this
I'm
thing.
just asking.
He has this thing where he takes socks off, moves on to the next pair, and it goes on. Like if we had to go to his house right now and go into his bathroom, there would be 4 or 5 pairs of socks just laying
Not
in
to-
bundles.
Insert the clip here of Keagan's socks. Okay, last one.
Okay.
Very, very last one. What is Lawon's favorite movie?
Can I give 2?
That's not that difficult.
You give 2, and it better be one of the ones she's right. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and reveal.
I spotted it
No,
right.
nog. Kom, Keagan.
Okay.
Did you peep?
No, I didn't.
What's the first movie there?
Dolphin tail.
Dolphin tail.
What is that a documentary?
No,
No,
it's
no,
just
it's a movie.
It's a dolphin that got his tail cut off in the ocean, and they saved him, and then they remade. No, I'm gonna cry again. I'm like, they made
I got one, guys.
They made a tail out of styrofoam or whatever, and then they did him out again, and he had a tail for the rest of his life.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so no one wants us to cry when we watch movies, and then also to have fun with Tokyo Drift. Does she drive fast?
Yeah, she does. And the thing is, she loves F1, so whenever we both in the car, it's always me in the driving seat. So.
Yeah. You in the driving seat, competitive
Exactly.
Keagan again must be there in charge. You have a gem, by the way,
thank you.
and I hope you know that.
I do.
We are very, very excited to see the two of you grow in love. Very, very excited to see you grow. We'll be watching those races, not on the laptop, on the television. I promise you, 100%. 100%. Now, for more content on how your favorite players play the bouts, make sure to visit the Bright Rock website. Ciao.